Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this video we are going to do a complete Elliott waves analysis on XDC and see what is going on in here. Now, you notice that I already have some waves in here. That's because all the way down here, one of my special members in my main channel asked me to do an analysis on XDC, and I was saying this is a very clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up, and I went into extreme details of counting the waves in here, and I said the next move is a corrective movement, and because we are having a very strong move up off of this important low, which is around a very important support area from weekly and daily time frame at the same time, I can tell you the bottom is in, and we are overall having a 1-2 structure, which means the next move in XDC is going to be a big one up into wave 3 and 4 and 5, and as you can see, we did get our move on the upside. Now, before I tell you what is happening in this region, let me just zoom out more and see what's happening in terms of overall structures. And here is what I have to say. You need to ignore this shadow because this doesn't actually exist on some other charts, and you also need to ignore this shadow right in here, and I'm going to talk about what is happening in this region in a bit. Now, in the long term, I think back in this bull run in 2021, we had a very clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up, followed by that correction down in form of, I'm gonna say probably this was an ABC zigzag. Let's just take this one again. Sorry, okay, and let's zoom in more, and as you can see, this is another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up, correction down. This time, I believe it was actually an ABC flat structure. Yes, ABC flat. And this is our last leg on the upside in form of an impulse. And well, on a higher degree, if you are a regular viewer of the main channel, you probably know what I'm about to say. I think in XDC, in this bull run, we completed the subwaves for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up, which means the overall structures are screaming bullish. Now, followed by that, we can consider different possibilities in this area, and here is my primary case. I'm gonna say from this point to about the lowest low, we are actually having a WXY in form of a double zigzag. And why is it that I'm considering a double zigzag in this region? Because this is kind of a fast and a strong move on the downside, which is a characteristic of, you know what, a WXY, a double zigzag. And here is our first A, B, C down into W, correction for X, and then another A, B, C structure down into our wave Y. Now, according to this possibility, the bottom in XDC is in, and on a higher degree, this is a wave 1, correction for wave 2, and the next phase of the bull run is going to be absolutely huge, and we are going to, in that phase, complete the subwaves for our wave 3. Followed by that, this is going to be for the next bear market, a correction into 4, and for the next bull run, we can consider another huge move up into wave 5. So overall, I am 1000% bullish in XDC, and what is happening starting from this low. According to my primary scenario, I am going to talk to you about my alternate case, but that's going to be the topic of the next videos. Just for now, according to my primary case, know this. I think the end of our wave 3 was in here. This is a correction for 4 and a very clear impulse on the upside into wave 5. And we are having in this region a 1 and a 2 structure. And after our wave 2 is over, I believe we're going to get a good move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. And on a higher degree, maybe this is going to be into a larger degree wave 3, correction for 4, another move on the upside into wave 5. So basically, I'm trying to tell you that in this area, starting from the lowest low in XDC, we are looking beautiful, and we are having a series of 1-2s suggesting after this small correction is over, we are going to see some serious fireworks. Now, do we have some more signs suggesting the same? Absolutely. In terms of classic technical analysis, meaning support and resistances, these were series of very strong resistance areas when we were all the way down here. And we did get a break of all of them in a heartbeat. Now, I'm going to tell you, any kind of move down in XDC, from my point of view, at least, is going to be considered as just a pullback to these levels. And what's going to happen next after we complete a pullback? You know it, a continuation of the move up. So in terms of Elliott waves in XDC, I think we are having a beautiful and very, very well behaved chart. That's why I am so optimistic on this thing. And if we get some more downward price action in the near future, I think I'm actually going to buy a little bit right around this important area. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in XDC. And until the next update, have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.